Hello again, everyone. Edwin Leonard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the March 10th, 2024 Supermoon in Pisces, part 1 of 2. Now, it's going to be Supermoon in Pisces on March 10, 2024. A supermoon in astrology is like a regular new moon, but the effects of it can be more pronounced, prominent, intensified, and amplified. It also will be in closer proximity to the Earth compared to a regular new moon. The new moon in astrology can be a time where one has an abundance and surfeit of energy. Whatever is frivolous and superfluous at this time may be discarded. Whatever held you back may no longer be there. And this is a time of new beginnings. The time for procrastination and hesitation may be over. With this new moon, supermoon being in Pisces, it may be the start of something that may originally have been unattainable or seemingly unattainable or only imagined. It could be a dream, that somebody had, or some fantasy somebody wanted to manifest into some kind of reality, and it could be the start of this where one begins to embark on this now. And this could also be an opportune time just for embarking on a new project or endeavor. You may feel exceptionally rejuvenated and revitalized at this time. Now, this new moon, supermoon, can also manifest in very spontaneous, extemporaneous energy. The new moon is introspective. It is about the planning stage of something. It's also important to look for contraindicators, as this could impact how it affects a person, how this transit may affect you. Now, transit, as an example, let's say if transit Sun or Mars is in one's 12th house, or transit Neptune is making an adverse aspect to one's natal Sun or Mars, or even ascendant, the vitality at this time may be less than otherwise indicated by the supermoon. Now, the supermoon may collectively impact everyone, but especially those that have a Pisces or Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Now, Pisces, because it's going to be in their own sign, and the zodiac sign Cancer, naturally, because zodiac sign Cancer is ruled by the moon, and Cancer can simply be impacted strongly by all transits and phases of the moon. This could be attributed as to why the zodiac sign Cancer can be so moody, fickle, and temperamental. This transit can be very intensified if it makes a conjunction to one's Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Now, this transit could manifest in the start of more forgiveness for some people, being more forgiving. It could be about the start of compassion, altruism, idealism, just seeing the whole picture, and even sacrificing for others. It could be the beginning of some Pisces job or profession, especially if this falls in the 2nd, 6th, or 10th house, which are considered like the money job houses in astrology. It could be the start of a job, say for example, some Pisces-related jobs, which can include addiction counseling, photography, dancing, poetry, anesthesiology, chemistry, prison work, even the metaphysical, which includes astrology. It could be even the start of something like nursing, or one beginning some work at a hospital. With this being a supermoon as opposed to a regular new moon, this may take on more significance. Now, as an example, this could be a position that may be more sustained and make more money than originally anticipated, may be more sustained in contrast to a regular new moon. And it's also important to look at the house this falls in one's natal chart, as this could impact its delineation and interpretation for you. Now, mine is going to fall in the 11th house. Now, this could manifest for me in the beginning, doing something with the metaphysical, which includes astrology, goal, or aspiration I'm already doing, the astrology videos, as many of you know, but it could be perhaps something else, with astrology that I might be doing, whether it would be, collabing with somebody or what have you. I'm just throwing that out as an example. It could also be, the start of expressing some more sacrifice, in a group-related situation. Sacrificing as Pisces, the 11th house is connected with groups, clubs, and organizations. And it may just be more giving, more sacrificing of my time, general altruism in some astrology group or groups, as an example. Now, I would say, especially if this falls in the first or the sixth house in one's natal chart, though the new moon is generally auspicious, I believe it could be the start for some Pisces health-related issue. There may be some issue people have with the toes, the feet, the pineal gland, or the immune or lymphatic system. It could just be some minor bruising on the toes or feet, as an example, but since this is a supermoon and not a regular new moon, the injury may be a little more serious, such as a moderate foot sprain, with some bruising and swelling, as an example. Now, also about this new moon. Now, let's say if this falls in the fifth house, as an example. It could be the beginning of some Pisces-related sport for some. Some examples can include water polo, swimming, fishing, canoeing, or surfboarding. Or it could be the start of some Pisces-related game or hobbies, such as fantasy games, hypothetical simulated sports matchups. Like for example, where one may pit the 1975 Cincinnati Reds against the 1927 New York Yankees, as an example. Now, it's also important to look at the aspects of it. This makes the points in your chart, as this could impact how it affects you. Now, the supermoon in Pisces is going to make a sextile to my natal Saturn and Taurus in the 12th house. Now, by itself, the aspect may manifest in just being in the mood and feeling like taking care of responsibilities. The mood is connected with our mood and feeling and responsibilities, as Saturn could be auspicious for finding that equilibrium, that balance between satisfying an emotional need, which is the moon, and something career work related, which is Saturn. And there may be more of a balance in that need, which is the moon, to relax, which is Pisces, more with friends, which is the 11th house, and being able to work, which is Saturn, steadily and persistently, which of course is associated with Taurus, and in the metaphysical, which includes astrology, which is associated with the 12th house. Now, with Pisces and Taurus being involved in this aspect, it can be very relaxed and calm energy. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Leonard saying, stay well.